Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be covering the 10 best free WordPress themes. So let's just say you are a beginner, brand new to WordPress. These are 10 of the best free WordPress themes that you can find, download, and install right onto your brand new WordPress website. And there are tons of different themes in today's video for all different types of uses, whether you need something more flexible, more customizable, something more basic, design worthy, just depends on what you're looking for. That's what we're going to be breaking down in today's video. And before we dive in, maybe let's just say you don't already have a WordPress website. Well, then you can go ahead and sign up with our hosting provider. If you're just getting started with WordPress, you will need a web hosting provider, and that is Bluehost. They are a great WordPress hosting provider, and that is linked down below. The first link down in the description box will take you right over to Bluehost, where you can get set up with website hosting for your WordPress website. And that does support the channel. If you want to help out the channel, you can go ahead and use that first link down in the description box below. That's brendanvalesky.com/hosting. It will take you right over to Bluehost, where you can get set up with your WordPress website if you don't already have one. So if you are a brand new beginner, it's a great way to get started and a great way to get set up with your WordPress website is to use Bluehost. They are a recommended provider as well, directly from WordPress, and recommended WordPress provider by WordPress.org. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into, at the number one spot, we have Astra. So Astra is one of the most popular themes of all time for WordPress. Now, something you're going to find across pretty much the majority of these themes is that they offer both a free version and a paid version. So all of the themes and WordPress themes mentioned in today's video do at least have a free version that you can get started with, test them out, use, and sometimes the free version is really all that you need. You know, you don't always need to upgrade to a pro or premium version, but you do have that option to do so with many of the themes mentioned in today's video. So once again, at that number one spot, we do have Astra. I personally have used Astra. I've used both the basic version, the pro version. The basic version really does do a lot. There is a lot of different, theme variations that you can create with Astra. And that's something that you're going to find common across all of these top free themes for WordPress, just because they're very flexible, customizable. They're, fast, lightweight. That's really the goal with a WordPress theme, is you want it to be nice and fast, lightweight, easy to use, easy to edit, and customizable for your specific needs. Maybe you're a business owner, maybe you're a restaurant, maybe you want to build out an online store with WooCommerce on WordPress. There's a lot of different needs that you may need, and a lot of those needs can be tackled through Astra based on their variety of different customizations, colors, layout, settings, and integrations as well. They do have integrations with Elementor, Beaver Builder, WooCommerce, LearnDash, Spectra, and Yoast. And personally, I've used Elementor and WooCommerce both on Astra, and they work quite well. They also have Gutenberg block integrations. So if you are utilizing Gutenberg with WordPress, then you can use that as well within Astra. Astra is just a really great, fast theme. Has great performance, and there's tons and tons of different libraries of pre-built sites that you can draw inspiration from or utilize for your website. So, I personally really like Astra, and lots of different flexible customizations. Like I mentioned, if you want some of the more, special customizations and integrations, then you may need to upgrade to the pro version, but the free version does work quite well. As you can see, you can take a look at the pricing. That's what their pro version looks like, but, you can compare to the free version and the pro version. But like I mentioned, you really don't necessarily need the pro version. You can just download the free version and roll with it, and always decide later if you wanted to upgrade. And that's really going to be the same story for pretty much all of the themes mentioned in today's video. But Astra really is a great option at that number one spot for free WordPress themes. So moving in at number two, we have Elementor. So Elementor, this is their Hello theme by Elementor. So it is a super lightweight, basically no bloat version of a WordPress theme that you can use as a starter theme for Elementor. So Elementor is a page builder for WordPress, and Hello theme is their forever free starting point that you can use with Elementor. Once again, Elementor does have a pro version as well, but they do have a really good free version that you can use with Hello Theme, and Hello Theme is also free. So, it's specifically built by Elementor for Elementor, and they also have over 100 ready-made designs, as you can see here, that you can easily build with your website. Tons and tons of templates. I've used Elementor extensively, built out custom sites and themes and everything, and there's really a ton of templates that you can maneuver and work around. And it's great using the templates too, because it kind of keeps things a bit faster, and it's designed to be quicker. You have all variety of categories, whether you're business, you're creative, you have a blog, or posting articles, you are beauty or hair, e-commerce, events and entertainments, food and drinks, health and fitness. So really they have categories for all types of templates, all types of users that may be interested in building out a website with their theme. And really, when you're choosing a theme, it's important to consider, what are you actually building the website for? Because a theme that you pick, you need to make sure it has the right kind of compatibility for whether it be the plugins that you plan to install or just the type of website that you're building, because some of them don't have the integrations or compatibility, and it's a really important factor to consider. Especially like if you're considering doing e-commerce with WooCommerce, you want to make sure there's WooCommerce integrations in your theme as well. So as you can see here, as far as headers and footers, you also have, the ability to customize that, your site logo, your tagline. Really, Elementor is probably, in my opinion, the best way to make a super customizable WordPress website. You can't really get much more custom than Elementor unless you hired like a web designer to build you a site. And at that rate, they might even be just using Elementor and customizing it and getting it down to exactly how you want it, because it's just, without using really any code, you can do tons and tons of flexibility and customize it exactly how you want. So yeah, and they also have a WooCommerce builder as well, which is pretty cool. So you can customize the site really down to your heart's content. And there is tons and tons of customization. I'd say more as a WordPress and WooCommerce builder, even than maybe like a Shopify, if you're familiar with that. I've mentioned them many times on the channel. Yeah, and as far as page speed, they've definitely come a long way as far as optimizing Elementor for page speed as well. And that's why the Hello theme is at that number 2 spot, because of the little bloat version of Elementor that you can use as kind of like your canvas portfolio. Any type of website with this theme, you could do portfolio or CV, you could do e-commerce, you could do creative, events, entertainment, landing pages, for digital marketing, media and blogs, and like content, education, business services, and technology. So you really have quite a wide variety of use cases for a plugin like not for a plugin, but a plugin like Elementor, but also a theme like Hello Theme. So that's the number 2 spot. Moving in at number 3, we have GeneratePress. Now, GeneratePress is my personal favorite, basic, super simple theme. If you want something lightweight, easy to use, and something that you can just, okay, I've got my website, I just started it, I don't really, care to do too much customization, maybe you just want something basic and easy to use, then GeneratePress is for you. If you just want a great foundation, you don't want to worry about all the crazy like custom designs and things that you could do with a theme, with Elementor or certain templates. If you want just something super stripped down and super basic, GeneratePress is amazing for that. Their free version works really, really well and gives you quite a bit of flexibility as far as just making sure things are search engine optimized, making sure its speed, its usability and accessibility is super, super fast. That's really the core, theme focus of GeneratePress, is to make sure that it's very high performance, super fast. And I can say from firsthand experience, GeneratePress definitely is one of the faster ones. When you're looking at free themes, of course, they do have their premium version as well, but the free version you can get away with quite well and at least allow you to start building your website and just to get content out there on the web. It's super easy and fast, and you're not going to get confused with any over-the-top customizations. Like, you can customize things with GeneratePress, but you don't have to, which is what's great about the simplicity of GeneratePress. So yeah, highly recommend them as well if that's what you're looking for. Number 4, we have Ocean WP. So Ocean WP is another really popular theme within the WordPress community, and Ocean WP also allows you to do tons of customizations. It's Elementor ready, Gutenberg ready, and you have a lot of different extensions and things that you can use with Ocean WP. Of course, they have tons and tons of access as far as responsiveness. Beginner friendly. It's easy. It's used by a ton of people. It's probably one of the most popular themes, I would say. Ocean WP is up there with Astra as far as popularity. And it's easy to customize and is powerful and flexible with Elementor as well. And then they do have some pro level, templates that you can use if you wanted the templates, but you don't have to. As far as working with different page builders, of course, it's flexible with Elementor, Gutenberg, Beaver Builder, Divi, Thrive Architect, and a variety of other different WordPress page builders, which is key if you're looking at using page builders. I think the best page builder is probably Elementor if you're going to be deciding on one, but it is customizable depending on the page builder you're looking to use if you're going to be using one. It does also have WooCommerce integration that is free. So you can build an online store for WooCommerce with Ocean WP on your WordPress website if that's what you're looking to do. So yeah, they also have premium versions, but they do have a free version that you can download and give them a try and use Ocean WP. So they're another great option. They really have probably some of the most integrations, at least as far as different themes, like across the different page builders. It's probably the most different page builder integrations for any theme, which is probably why they're really one of the most popular themes as Ocean WP. So moving in at number 5, we have Neve or Neve, I guess how you pronounce it, right? Neve. And this is from Theme Isle. They do have a free version, of course. They also have their pro version. So the nice thing about Neve, I guess I'm just going to be saying Neve. Neve it's a mobile first approach, compatibility with AMP and popular page builders. So it makes website building accessible for everyone. The AMP compatibility is super, super powerful if you're planning on doing any type of news related content or Google News. Then, having that mobile first approach, having things nice and quick is very important as well. So they are a, long-standing WordPress theme that's been around for quite a while. They're fast and easy, lightweight, just like all the others, of course. They are one of the faster ones, I would probably venture to say as well. And they have quite a decent bit of page builder integrations. You've got Elementor, Beaver Builder, Visual Composer, Site Origin, Divi. So all of those are in there, Gutenberg, Elementor. Different types of color palettes that you can integrate, as well as different libraries or starter sites that you can import to start playing around with your website. And then they do have the pro layouts and header and footer customizations, as well as Elementor specific integrations and additional widgets as well, if that's what you're looking for as far as more customization. They also have an enhanced WooCommerce version. So once again, if e-commerce is important for you with your WordPress website, that's another thing to consider there. But yeah, they have a lot of integrations, and they do have, of course, their free version. If you don't need, the premium version, they do have a free version that you can try out and get set up with Neve. Now, moving in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the number 6 spot, we have Cadence WP. So Cadence WP, they have a lot of starter templates that you can easily use to drag and drop sections with your design. As you can see here, this is kind of like what their backend looks like within the WordPress editor. Super, super flexible, especially with Gutenberg. If you're big on Gutenberg, Cadence WP can be a great option for you. As you can see, this looks really, really nice in my opinion. Kind of reminds me just super sleek, right? Moving along here, as you can see, there's different, theme sections that you can customize, different blocks, a shop kit for WooCommerce extensions, and to be able to boost sales with different pop-ups and slide-ins and everything like that. So they are quite a flexible option. They also have starter templates as well that you can utilize within Cadence, of course. and they do have their free version that you can get set up with, of course, as well. So as you can see, the free forever does include the starter templates, the Cadence theme, and the Cadence blocks, which is really nice because not all free themes include starter templates. So that is something to consider there with a plugin or with a theme like Cadence WP. So moving in to that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 7. At that number 7 spot, we have the WooCommerce storefront theme. So this is more specific to WooCommerce. If you're planning on using WooCommerce on your WordPress site, then this is a flexible and free, of course, free WordPress theme with deep integrations for WooCommerce. Now, not to say that any of the other themes already mentioned, a lot of them do have WooCommerce integrations, but if you're looking specifically for building out a WooCommerce store, maybe you don't even plan to have much content, maybe this is really just an e-commerce store that you're building on WordPress, then this is a great free WordPress theme that has great integrations with WooCommerce because it's built by the people over at WooCommerce. So it is somewhat basic, I would say, but the integration is at least nice and it all works. It's all easy to use. There's not a ton of crazy customizations and things, but if all you're looking for is a basic storefront, then the WooCommerce storefront theme is great on their free version. Of course, they do also have a pro version if you want like additional customizations that you can, of course, go for. But the free version does work pretty well. It's nice and easy and basic and easy to use. Once again, so if all you're looking for is just to, have a free theme that's compatible with WooCommerce, then the storefront theme is probably what you're looking for. So moving in at the number 8 spot, we have Bloxy. Now, Bloxy is another free theme, of course, that allows you to design a really visually appealing site. I would say one of the more visually appealing versions or different themes when you're taking a look at just visuals. Of course, it's fast, Gutenberg ready, e-commerce ready as well. They have different live preview versions, fully responsive as well. As you can see, as far as page builder integrations, you have Gutenberg, Brizy, Elementor, and Beaver Builder. So you have at least a few of the most popular page builder integrations as well. And yeah, different layout options, header options. They have dark mode, header builder, which is really cool. So it's easy to customize things. I would say definitely one of the more design heavy. If you're looking at getting into the nitty gritties of design, then Bloxy is probably good for you. And they also have the WooCommerce integrations too. So if you want something more like sleek, customizable, and flexible, then I would probably go with Bloxy. They also have a free version as well as a pro level version as well, of course. But yeah, the free version is nice. At least you can get started and do the free download and at least give them a shot and try them out. So moving in at the number 9 slot, we have Go by GoDaddy. This is a super basic theme just for Gutenberg primarily. And that is really what it is designed for, to build a website with Gutenberg. It's a pretty simple theme, as you can see here. Not too crazy, but if all you're really looking for is to utilize Gutenberg and build a very basic, simple site, then Go from GoDaddy is a good option for you as well, since it is just fully, set up for Gutenberg on WordPress. If that's really what you're looking at, then Go could be a good option for you. If you want to use Gutenberg, then you can go for Go. Now, moving in at the number 10 slot, we have Hetia. So Hetia does have a free version as well as the pro version. Most of the additional things that you're probably looking for might be in that pro version, but they do at least have some basic aspects that you can utilize within their free version as well, of course. For Hetia. Hetia is another popular theme from the same people from Theme Isle that create Neve or Neve. So maybe you try out Neve. If you don't like it, you try the free version of that, and you could always move over to Hetia as another option as well from Theme Isle. If that's what you're looking for as far as different templates and integrations and customizations. Really a lot of themes are fairly similar as far as the different flexibility. If I had to choose probably like the top 3 once again, we're going back to Astra. We're going back to the Hello theme from Elementor, and probably GeneratePress as well for something more simple. Those are probably the top, those are really the top 3 themes out of this top 10 list for free WordPress themes, but it's definitely worth, taking a look at all the other options as well and comparing them and seeing, well, what works best for you? What do you really want out of a WordPress theme? Give them a shot. There's a ton of free themes out there. You can always upgrade to the pro and premium versions later, but hopefully you found this video helpful. I do want to mention and remind you guys, if you don't already have a WordPress website, you go ahead and go down to that first link down in the description box below. We'll take you right over to Bluehost if you want to get set up with your WordPress website. You can go over and sign up at Bluehost. That is brennanvalesky.com/hosting. Once again, first link down in the description box below. It'll take you right over to Bluehost where you can get set up with your WordPress website. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.